Okay guys, we're here today at a beautiful house in Lake Country Club. Yeah, that's right, Lake Country Club. A friend of mine who is actually looking for an investment property down here in Naples is purchasing this house and turning it into an Airbnb. He's going to use it a couple weeks out of the year. Let me show you guys exactly what this place looks like. And what we're doing here today is actually fixing a couple of things, or getting a punch list of things that need to be fixed before he takes ownership. The owner was gracious enough to give us the ability to do that. So I'm going to show you guys today what we're going to be working on and what an Airbnb kind of looks like here in Naples, Florida. So come on. All right, so this is the master bedroom. Beautiful view. Look at this. Beautiful. Golf course in the back. We've got this pool with a hot tub back there. We'll go out there in just a sec. And this is the master here. And the problem we're having is that the door, which separates the master bedroom from the bathroom, is not locking. So let's see what's going on here. And then we'll figure out if we can fix this ourselves. All right, let me go on the other side and see if I get this thing locked. Yep, it's definitely not latching. And the reason why it's not latching is because this is off center. So this will be a little easy fix. We'll get that taken care of right away. Not a big deal, but let me show you guys the bathroom while we're here. Look at this humongous shower. This is really well done. I like the bright colors in here. It doesn't feel dark at all. We have new LEDs, rain shower head, body spray. We have everything in here. This is a really nice place. Toilet, everything in here has been replaced. There's nothing that the owner left old, which is good because some of these homes, even though they're not that old, they're from like the 80s, 70s, they can get pretty funky over time. So it's good that when you buy one of these properties and you're gonna Airbnb them, you wanna make sure that everything is fresh. You don't want any old, outdated stuff unless you can clean it up to the point where it looks brand new. So now let's go ahead and check out some of the other stuff. Okay, so 2 of the windows will not open. Now the trick is to figure out which ones. Sometimes people paint over them, or they put in silicone around them and they don't open correctly. So we're gonna try to fix these and see try to figure out what's going on with them. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Come here and check this out. So as you can see, over time, people tend to do this and they put caulk or silicone and it keeps the windows from opening, just to try to keep the critters out or maybe water out. This is obviously not a good thing to do, because then when you try to open the window, you're having a hard time. You might even strip this little mechanism right here. Okay, so now these open. Now see, this is what you're supposed to do. These windows, this is a lot of fresh air. This is really nice. Even though I'm not a big fan of these, I think they're called like jealousy windows or something like that. Not a big fan of them back in Jersey, but here in Florida, you can probably get away with them because it's usually the weather's usually pretty mild. Okay, that's nice. You're chilling here in the living room, open up, get a fresh breeze. I mean, you might get some mosquitoes coming in, but I guess you could put in some screens for that too. Okay. Yeah, makes me a little scared, these old windows. Just never know if they're just gonna just pop. Okay, this one's giving me a hard time too. So we're gonna see if there's something wrong with these. Maybe they're off balance. Okay, now these open pretty good. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 windows that are opening great. This one has some caulk issues here, and then this one is giving me a little bit of a hard time. Maybe there's like a slight bend somewhere that maybe needs to be straightened out, or maybe just needs some grease. We'll check those out. There's a pane here. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's a little glass pane here. It looks like it was broken at some point, or fixed, or somebody tried to fix it. Make sure we get a new glass insert there. All right. Oh, we've got a wood-burning fireplace here too, which is not really common for most Floridian homes. But a nice little piece to have, especially for people who come in from the colder places around the country. I'm sure to make you feel right at home. And some days it does get pretty chilly here in Florida, so it'd be nice to have that once in a while. But for some reason, we're having issues over here. It says that the family room, living space, the aluminum sliding doors latch is broken. So that's usually a pretty easy fix. So what that means is that one of these, whether it's this one or maybe it's that one, is not working correctly. Is it that one? That one is? How do you know?
Because I was here for the inspection.
Oh, you were here for the inspection. Okay, that's right. I forgot. Camera lady was also doubling as a real estate agent that day. Oh, so I see here. Come. As you guys can see here, this is broken. So this part here needs to be replaced, so that way this has something to latch onto when it closes. And the fact that this is here, this is actually, you see, if you guys can see this, you can come closer. This part that's here was actually on the wall before, but it broke off and now it's stuck in here, so we just need to maneuver this out and then get a new anchor here for it to latch onto, and then this will be fixed. A lot of stuff we can do on our own to help them out. And I think there's a few other little things. Let me see if anything notable here that I can show you guys. Now, there's one electric issue here. It says that the garage electric panel breaker has a double tap. That's beyond my pay grade, so I'm gonna get my electrician to come here and fix that. The garage door operation, it says that the garage door does not reverse when encountering resistance. So when a garage door comes down and it hits something, so let's just say like a little kid's running by and it hits a little kid, it'll go back up. So the safety mechanism is not working for that. So we may need to get a garage door person here if that's the case. So this is the garage. You can see the fresh epoxy floors. Let's see if we can find the opener. Well, the good thing is that we have here a sticker that says for operation or door service, call Overhead of Florida Inc. So we can call these people and have them come and figure out what's going on here. So we'll do that if we can't really figure this thing out ourselves. So right now, what we're gonna do, for the sake of this video, is we're gonna have our camera lady hit the close button, and I'm gonna stand here like some unsuspecting young child and see what happens if I get mutilated by this door or if it goes back in its position. Because when it comes down, it's supposed to go back up if it encounters some resistance. So go ahead. I'm ready. Nope. That's my camera lady who felt bad for me. She made it go back up, but it wasn't coming back up, right? It was? So hit it again. Just let me get mutilated. Oh, it's because I'm in the way. Hit it. Try it again. Seems to be working fine to me. What we may want to do is just call them anyway and have this replaced because it's loud. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's seriously loud. The newer ones now probably will cost a couple $100 installed and will sound a lot better, and they can also check to see if there's any safety issues going on. But from what I see, the doors are working fine, and there was no issues there. We can keep them. If it was my house, I probably would be one of the last things I'd probably get around to doing. But from an Airbnb standpoint, if you're going to have people here, you may want to have all of the stuff checked out for safety precautions. And then the last thing we got, we'll go around back so you guys can see also how pretty this place is. Last thing we're going to do here is I believe there is an issue with the leader extension. So a leader is the downspout on your gutters. So you don't want the water draining back into your house. You want it draining away from your house. So as you guys can see, this is the gutters. Gutters look like they have a couple of trees that need to be cleaned out probably, but we have an issue here where water's coming down, and as it comes down, it's getting stuck here because this pipe, this PVC pipe, has been broken over the years and has been filled up with dirt. So if the water's coming down and has nowhere to go because it's backed up, what happens here is that the water will backflow and find anywhere to escape. So it's going to come back out of here, and you're going to get it pulling up against the house, which we don't want. So we'll get this fixed up. Not a big deal. But since we're back here, I want to show you guys how pretty it is back here. Look, the neighborhood is gorgeous because it backs up to a golf course. So you don't have any, you don't really have any neighbors here, but you might have from time to time a golf ball hit your window. But I think a lot of people enjoy this because it's pretty to look at. Yeah. And it's nice is that you don't have mandatory golf dues here. So you can actually go and play on this golf course whenever you want. It's a public course. You can step right out of your back of your house and take a walk to the golf course. That simple. So this is one of the best features of the entire house. The fact that, yeah, there's a pool. That's pretty common here in Florida. That, most houses have a pool. But we also have a hot tub. And this hot tub is pretty, I would say it's different. It's a little special. The reason why is because it's a little dated. The tile is maybe not the most new, most beautiful thing. Get that changed out, not a big deal. But it's cool because you can actually have, I guess, a barbecue back here. You can eat in the hot tub, or if you're brave enough, you can even have your laptop out here and you can work from the hot tub. But some days it's actually pretty cool in Florida, and it gets cold at night. To have this hot tub feature here is a big, big, big upsell, especially if you're trying to get an Airbnb tenant to come out here and they feel like, oh, I can relax in the sauna or in a hot tub or something like that. This would be definitely one of the ones that would probably rent out quicker or sooner. So it's these little things that really make a big difference when you're trying to book your place, which now leads me to explain to you guys that this home is going to be used as an Airbnb. So the fact that this home is maybe not the first thing you may want to think about when looking at an investment property, it actually makes a lot of sense, because these homes, even though they're pricey, this one is going for north of $800,000. The reason why this is still a good return on investment is because this home will actually pull in over $100,000 a year in Airbnb rental. Now, I know some of you watching may think that, oh, that's not guaranteed. The economy can go up, down, or sideways, and that can affect it. Yes, that's very true, but the same could be said about any type of investment. So if you're looking to come down to Florida, and Naples especially, and look for multifamilies, well, it's just not going to happen. It doesn't really exist. So if you want to invest in homes, Airbnbs is kind of the only way to go out here. So if you do find an Airbnb, make sure you find something about it that makes it special, whether it's a location, or maybe you find something that it has where it has a real nice amenities in the backyard, such as pools, gazebos, any nice feature that a home may make it special. That's really what's going to help you when it comes time to getting those bookings. Now, I know you guys are probably seeing me running around with this little brace on my wrist. Well, I did sprain it the other day. So in case you guys are concerned, and you can leave some leave some comments down below about, hey, what's going on with your hand? Well, I fell rollerblading the other day, so feeling better now though. This is a little fracture. I'll probably have to be like this for the next couple of weeks. But other than that, I'll make sure to make some more videos so you guys can be up to date with what's going on in the housing market, because there is a lot of opportunity coming up on the horizon, guys. So thank you for watching. I love you, and I will see you next time.